Welcome to episode 6 of my YouTube series From Fitness Model to Pregnant. This episode, I'm just going to go through my training and nutrition as per usual, the difference in way people treat me being pregnant, and a couple of pregnancy symptoms that I've been getting. Training has been pretty inconsistent, and not because I'm pregnant, just because life. I'm aiming for 4 to 5 times per week with 1 CrossFit session, my 2 lower and 2 upper body sessions. I have started bringing some cardio into my training. That might be 5 to 10 minutes of HIIT or a Metcon after a workout, purely because I just really value my fitness and it's declined so much. I haven't been this unfit since about 2009. Since my fitness has declined, weight training has become harder. Regardless if it's heavy or light, I am short of breath now and it sucks. So I'm getting more of the fitness back into my workouts to sort of make that a little bit of an easier time. Now with nutrition, I'm struggling still to navigate my appetite because there's no consistency. Before I was pregnant, I would eat the same calories or same macros every day, and I would understand my body, my instincts, my hunger cues, but now I just can't. I had a situation the other day. So I've gone out for lunch with my friends about 11:30 and have a mocktail where I've specifically asked, I don't want sugar, so it's not from that. Then had a meal that was probably lower in carbs, higher in fat and protein. After about an hour, I just was overwhelmed with this feeling of I'm gonna faint or vomit or both. You know, when you get the headache and then the sparkles come in and it's just about to close over and you go down. You know, I'd broken out in this sweat and I was like, what is happening to me? And then I was fine. Look, I didn't really eat much up until lunch, and usually that's totally okay. Lesson learned. My body is different. This little man is like sucking the life out of me, all my nutrients, all my energy, and so I have to be more mindful of that. So that was a huge wake-up call. No more going for long periods of time, 3 or 4 hours with no food, and I'll snack a little more frequently over the day. To go over what I am eating since making those changes, I'll wake up and I'll have a protein shake. I'll go get a coffee, oat milk decaf coffee, and then a piece of fruit. That's 300 to 400 calories. That's a decent breakfast. Then I'll have a pre-workout meal, 3 crumpets, honey or golden syrup and butter. Then I'll have some lollies during training. Then after training, I'll have a piece of fruit. For lunch, I've been having 2 pieces of toast, 2 eggs, mushrooms, tomatoes, spinach. Later on, I might have like a bowl of oats, sugar-free chocolate, peanut butter, banana, and a little bit of protein powder I put in there. So it's like this big bowl of chocolatey deliciousness. Or overnight Wheat Bix. Seriously, if you have not tried overnight Wheat Bix, epic. And then dinner, 500 to 600 calories, some kind of pile of vegetables, meat, and maybe some potato. And then an ice cream after dinner. It's roughly 2,400 to 2,800 calories, and I have to be more mindful. Do not let myself feel hungry. If I'm feeling tired, pay more attention. So upping those carbs and dismissing macros and calories if my body tells me otherwise, because this little guy, he is in charge and I've got to listen. Now, one thing I've really noticed over the past couple of weeks is people treat you different when you're pregnant. Now that I'm obvious, people smile at me. Like, people just smile at me all the time. It's really nice, especially females. It's probably weird that a guy would smile at you actually because you're pregnant. Like, that's a little bit weird. But girls, like, they just give you this nice smile because usually girls don't often smile at other girls. So we should just do that all the time. People are a bit precious over you. I was at the airport and I had a carry-on luggage and it was like 4 kilos. It was literally almost empty. And then the security guy was like, oh, you shouldn't be carrying that. And I'm like, oh, it's like 4 kilos. And he's like, oh, you should be careful. And I was like, okay, thank you. The negative treatment, and this drives me crazy, is people kind of treat you like you're disabled. It's like, hey, I'm pregnant. I'm not disabled. I can still function. But people assume that, oh, it's okay. I won't bother you. You're you're gonna have a baby soon. I'm still working 8+ hours a day. I'm literally doing my day-to-day things like I always have. This has not interrupted anything, and it's kind of annoying. Like, a potential client said to me the other day, "Oh, I'm sorry, I won't bother you. I didn't realize you were pregnant." What? Why would that matter? Like, I'm not due for 4 months. Like, I'm still capable. You get the smiling people, the precious people, and then the people that treat you like disabled people, because apparently this is a condition. So there's been no appointments to update you guys on, and so far, still going well. He kicks literally the last 2 days, has not stopped. He is like a kickboxer in there. So I Google it, I'm like, can a baby in the womb move too much? And the answer is they can never move too much. So I'm like, okay, cool. But it is hectic. Okay guys, well that's a wrap from me. Everything's still going good. I just need to watch my appetite a little more. I'd love to get more into the consistency with my training and get my fitness back up a little bit. And yeah, just watching the little bump grow.